Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here bringing you some more Steins Gate. In the previous part we learned about Zuha's father. Now, let's see if we can find out more about him. I open my eyes to a deep scarlet sky. I'm on my back, laying face up. The sky is vast and the color ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. There's nothing here. Holy fuck! Wasteland stretches the horizon, but rocks and dust as far as the eye can see. No plants, no water, no sun, no moon, no warmth, no cold, not a single breath of wind. It looks like hell, a frozen world. Can't be Earth. Mars, I could believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking about it and lie down again on the sand. I guess I'll wake up soon. Should just wait until then. I wait, but the dream doesn't show no sign of ending. Have I ever had a dream this lucid before? Still a ring in my ear that keeps me awake. I realize that's the sound of silence. In the sound of silence, my belongings are all gone. I have no watch and no phone. The lack of motion knows my sense of time. How long have I been lying here? It might have been only a second. It might have been 3 days in empathy of silence. Alright, I'll stop. I mean, come on, that was a little impressive, wasn't it? The concept of time is a human construct. The universe at large has no use for it. Time is a cage that we created to feel secure. Within its walls, we can forget our own insignificance. I'm thirsty. It hurts to breathe. The void is no place for a human. We're not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. Yes, let's die. But what is death? To be frozen in time? Time stopped for me long ago. How can I die in a world that is already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. My soul is melting into the void. Is someone there? Anyone? Something moves in the corner of my eye. Impossible. I try to move my eyes, but I've forgotten how. Found you, Orkarin. Pleasant voice silences the buzzing in my ears. Reminds me who I am. Okabe Rentaro. This time my eyes move. There's a girl sitting on a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain comes alive. Her presence breathes new life into this dead world. Mayuri. Mayuri. My brain is still half asleep and I cannot speak. It's Mayuri. Shina Mayuri, my oldest friend. She smiles at me, swaying her legs. This is the Earth, 7 million years ago. Some scary people sent you here in a time machine. This is a dream, right? Mayushi went looking for you and found Orkarins from many, many world lines. You're one of my Orkarins, and also the original. Mayushi is one of many Mayushis, and also the original. And now Orkarin and Mayushi are going to die here. This is a dream. Right, Mayuri? But I know that another Orkarin and May will pick up where we left off 7 million years in the future. So everything's A-okay. This is a dream. I jerk awake on top of a sofa. My body is drenched in sweat. It was a dream. I must have fallen asleep sometime around noon. Ooh, they're playing the main menu music. What a horrible nightmare. I guess that threatening email I got still weighs on my mind. Still, Mayuri had to save me. Even in a dream, that's unacceptable. I'm the one who saves her. That's the way it should be. Besides, Mayuri's not smart enough to talk about time travel like that. I sit up and look around the room. She's right where I expected to find her. In front of the TV watching Rainet Kakuri DVD. On the screen, the Upa Ryan Kakuri's shoulder screaming something unintelligible. I wish I had an Upa. Look at her sitting there all spaced out. Mayuri needs my protection. That dream was wrong. I chug a Dr. P and check my phone. No new emails. I sent Tyler an email several hours ago just to make sure that he really isn't Sua's father. He hasn't replied yet. Zoo in Kyoma. Meow! It's Ferris, Nyan.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you, Akia Rumio. Nyan? Who's that, Nyan? Could have sworn her real name was Akia Rumio. Don't tell me. Could the D-mail have changed that too? Ferris is Ferris, Nyan. I don't have any other names, Nyan. Yeah, right. Your true name is Ferris. My apologies. Of course, she's being her usual self. Well, what is it? Ferris is calling me. It might be about the IBM 5100. She'd promised to help us find one. You've been too conspicuous, Nyan. The cat's out of the bag, and now you're trapped, Nyan. More Ferris' unusual nonsense. The 4 Guardian Kings have awakened, Nyan. It's now escaped, Nyan. Is that so? If you think the 4 Guardian Kings can stop me, just wait and see. Akiba will be drowned in blood before nightfall. The 4 Guardian Kings are the 4 Guardian Queens, Nyan. If that is the 8 devils, and then the Black Angel 12, Nyan. That many? What's going on in this town? You've really stirred up the hornet's nest, Nyan. I'm sorry, Kyoma, but this is checkmate, Nyan. No, it's not over yet. You can just acquire the item, I can turn the tide. Have you still not located an IBN 5100? Sorry, Nyan. I have agents looking all over the world, but still no luck, Nyan. So she has no progress to report. Please hurry, I'm running out of time. Okay, Nyan, I'll tell you as soon as I find one, Kyoma. So then, hold on to your 9 lives, Nyan. Yeah, can't die yet, else I come. She hung up before I could finish. Damn it, that's why I hate talking to Ferris. Anyway, moving on. This time around, my search for the IBM 5100 is going poorly. Actually, I suppose I should consider myself lucky for having found one so easily the first time. I mean, the IBM 5100 is practically an urban legend. There are people like Miyoka who spent months searching with no success. Last time, it barely took me 3 days to reach Yanabashi Shrine. Almost as if someone was guiding me there. It was fate. No, it was the choice of Steins Gato. That's why it's lost is so painful. Yes, that's why it's called the Phantom PC. Daru saying as a computer like a computer. I read it out, child, that some collectors will pay millions of yen to buy one. IBM 5100s are seriously business, man. They have that high premium. And people must know their secrets. They're all after the data in CERN's mainframe. I don't get. How come they're so expensive? I mean, I guess they were pretty expensive to begin with. Looks like one cost about 200,000 back in the day. That is expensive. Anyway, I can't believe it's so hard to find one. Sure, it was a nice machine for its time, but only for its time. It'd be crazy to want to buy one now. Maybe it's one guy's buying them all up. The harder something is to tame, the stronger the desire for it becomes. That's how people are. Yeah, especially with PlayStation 1 games. Like, I remember like Digimon World and Digimon World 3. Never played 4 or 2, which is strange. I actually like Digimon World games. But anyway, getting Digimon World on Amazon is like over $100, some of them. And like the lowest I've ever seen it be was 70. Like, that's crazy. For a PlayStation 1 game, that's not, granted, it's a fun game and it was a good game for its time, but right now, why? That's exactly how I feel now. In the depths of CERN, completely isolated from the outside lies the data. There must go with IBM 5100. What secrets are sleeping there? Could it contain the data from CERN's time machine research? Could there be proof that the Committee of 300 exists? The desire to know grows stronger by the day. It's not just about plunging the world in chaos anymore. We need the power to oppose CERN's evil ambitions. And then there's that threatening email to consider. Dara is confident that CERN won't find us, but I can't afford to take that for granted. After all, we're up against the brightest minds in the world, scientists who invented the World Wide Web. They're backed by a secret organization more powerful than any nation. We're out of our league here. They'd have no trouble at all crushing our puny lab if they desired. That's why I need a trump card to hold against them. But without an IBN 5100, we can't move forward. I'm getting restless. Whoa, what's this? Dar suddenly lurches forward to stare at his monitor. What's wrong? But there's no way that's right. What are you talking about? Explain. Well, I'm pulling data off the server, looking for a way to gain root access. And these files are downloading crazy fast. I mean, we're talking light speed here. It's hard to believe, but for some reason this area has a direct fiber optic line to CERN. Several lines even. Direct? What do you mean? I mean, there's literally a fiber optic cable running from underneath this building to CERN's headquarters in France. Is that strange? Yeah? There it calls up the National of France's website. Then he brings me to the command prompt and hammers out some commands. Have a look. This is the route we used to visit the National Assembly of France's site. It states from the IPM address. From there, it passes through various relays in Japan, jumps to France, then bounces around there for a while before finally reaching the National Assembly site. It takes 16 steps to get there. The average transfer rate is about 300 milliseconds. That's normal for any overseas connection. In other words, there's a route we have to take to get to France from Japan. Everyone takes the same routes. Other countries are the same. Even browsing domestically takes about 10 steps. Now, let's try CERN. The article of CERN's homepage in the browser. Then displays the route like last time. The result? It's only one step. Unlike before, the signal doesn't pass through any intermediate servers. The PC we're using, his registered name is Akiaraba PC. It's connected directly to CERN in France. And the transfer rate is hundreds of times better than usual. Crazy fast. You can't even get those numbers domestically, man. Why do we have a direct line? Is this even possible? It was like this when we found it. I didn't do anything. So the building already had a hotline to CERN? This can't be coincidence. It might just be the choice of Stein. It doesn't make sense. Why would there be an intermediate line running from here all the way to CERN? Dara's so excellent he interrupted me. No Japanese or French telecommunication company would set up something like this, which means CERN did it themselves. Dara gulps and nods. Cold sweat oozes from his brow. Feel chill as well. CERN might be able to see everything we're doing. No, maybe. Maybe CERN has been expecting us for years. How could that be? The answer is simple. John Titor claims that CERN completed their time machine in 2034. Then, just 2 years later, the world is a dystopia under their rule. Maybe the CERN of 2034 considers our operation 2010 a threat. Maybe they use their time machine to travel to 2000 and install a fiber optic cable to track every move. It's entirely possible. Has the invention of the time machine started an intertemporal war? If so, what can we do? Our enemy might be stronger than even I imagined. No, I mustn't lose heart. I need to think positive. But thanks to this direct line, we can now control the LHC remotely. You figured out how? Wow, that's amazing, Daru-kun. Mayuri pauses the DVD and comes up beside me. With a connection this fast, we can control the LHC practically in real time. I haven't actually tried it yet, though. That's right. Even if it's some kind of CERN trap, we might be able to make use of it. They're still vulnerable to our attack. LHC is the 200 kilometer long tunnel thing, right? What does it do again? It accelerates protons and smashes them together. Oh yeah, mini black holes, right? Whoa, hold on a second here. May's picking up on this kind of fast. The official line is that many black holes might manifest as a byproduct of the particle collision, but that's not the truth. According to the top secret documents we found, the LHC was intended to create black holes from the very beginning. But we still don't know exactly how they do it. We need to think of a way to... Yep. That'll take... Okabe. Grease's eye emerges from the development room. She was cooped up there all morning. Her expression is unusually grave. What's wrong? I figured it out. Figured what out? I think I know how the phone wave works. Really? Greasy nods. She still hasn't smiled. Keep in mind that this isn't a hypothesis based on what we've observed. It's closely related to what you guys were just talking about, the LHC. I believe it was you, Christina, who called the LHC the world's largest microwave. Yes, exactly. My hunch was right. You've created a monster, Okabe. A monster? Doesn't belong in some amateur lab. Before you take that as an endorsement of your abilities, I mean it in a bad way. Chrissy clutches his arms as if to keep from trembling. Give me details. Did you know that the microwave oven was invented as a byproduct of radar research? Sarah and I nod. Mayuri shakes her head. Read up all that back then. The phone waves started acting weird. Microwaves are electromagnetic waves with a frequency of 2.45 gigahertz. The phone wave is commercial grade, so it outputs is around 1,500 to 2,000 watts. Here's the important part. Goes on to explain that the electromagnetic waves output by the microwaves are somehow connected to electromagnetic waves output by the phone. In fact, you should say they fuse together. According to Daru's blueprints, the microwave and the phone are made to send out shared electromagnetic waves by taking their leads and hardwiring each of them to the Megatron's cohort and anagode. On one hand, we have the microwave's super strong electromagnetic waves, originally a byproduct of the military's research into radar technology. I don't know why I started talking like that all of a sudden. On the other hand, we have the cell phone's standardized electromagnetic waves, frequently now close to the world. What happens when you fuse these two waves? Both devices use electromagnetic waves. I'm not a specialist though, so I can't examine the extent or magnitude of the influence the fusion has. But hypothetically, if the cell phone were to become a stepping stone, scattering the military-grade electromagnetic waves over a vast range of hundreds of kilometers, Not just Akihabara, but all of Tokyo would turn into the inside of a microwave oven. Taking into account slight variables due to body weight, the average time until death for the people inside would be 3 minutes. Seriously? Then the phone wave's a weapon of mass destruction, isn't it? Is it really that powerful? Let me tell you what happens inside the phone wave. The air inside the oven is full of invisible hydrogen atoms. First it bombs the atoms with microwaves to increase their energy potential. This is the normal function of a microwave oven. But when you add the electromagnetic waves from the phone, the harmonics trigger a chain reaction. The particles collide rapidly at near light speed, gains in mass energy each time. In other words, it becomes a sort of particle accelerator. A particle accelerator? It's literally the same as the LHC. So, if the LHC was created to generate mini black holes, then the phone wave must also produce mini black holes. Kurisu doesn't deny it. It's a miracle that thing has been so stable. Oops, wrong button. Okay, hold on here. Oh, 7 pages. Hold on here. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did last time. I'm going to save. See if this thing has of any importance. It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not. Ultimately, however, there's no escaping the connection between your false self and the real you. It's a paradox, and paradoxes can't hold. I tried to tell myself that I don't need anyone, that forming bonds would only hurt. Somehow I ended up joining your circle of friends. I still don't know if it was for the best. No, I'm sure it was. Without you, I would have given up on even ever find my dad. I don't know why I wrote all this. I guess that I'm trying to say is thanks. We'll see what happens. But still one thing I don't understand.
ミニブラックホールが生成されたとしてもそれは一瞬で蒸発してしまうはずなの。
Even if it does produce mini black holes, they should evaporate instantly. But that's not what happens in the phone wave. The jellification phenomenon proves that. Just like in the LHC, our mini black holes are turning into Kerr black holes. According to Titor, you have to inject the electrons to produce the Kerr black hole effect. Where do the injection electrons come from? That's why I don't understand. The LHC uses something called a lifter to inject electrons into the black hole and control the gravitational field. Something is filling the role inside the phone wave. Something? Like I said, I don't know what. So I guess that's what it comes down to. All Kurisu's explanation does is confirm our hypothesis that the phone wave functions the same as the LHC. Looks like we need to review what the LHC is. It's time for our LHC Moe guy to shine. Ooh, LHC stands for Large Hard-On Colander. Hadron? It's the name of the elementary particle. LHC is basically a huge cylinder tunnel underneath Switzerland and France. It sits about 100 meters below ground and has a total length of 27 kilometers. There are 2 rings that run through the tunnel. Inside the ring is a super low temperature vacuum. An environment like outer space, basically. Seriously, Moe. In an adjacent facility, protons are generally accelerated by the linear accelerator, the proton cyclotron booster, and the super proton Finally, they're injected to LHC, where they undergo their final acceleration via a series of superconducting magnets installed in the tunnel. By now, they're traveling at a speed of 99.99991%, the speed of light. That's enough to melt your brain. Not as dangerous as the phone wave, though. Finally, the accelerated protons collide at approximately 1 to 10 billion times per second. The purpose of the LIC project is to study the high energy reactions that result, or so they say. We know there's a bunch of stinking liars. Guess this about covers it. And that, my fellow lab members, brings us to the question: can the phone wave beat CERN to true physical time travel? 2 problems. 1. Send the destination. 2. The lifter. We already established that the D-mail receives precisely when and where it's supposed to. It's dangerous to accept that without verification. Agreed. As for the lifter, we already know it exists. We just need to figure out what it is. I don't think we're going to find it. The phone wave's not exactly big, you know, and we've been poking at it for days without turning up a clue. Even if we do find it, it'll take forever to learn how to turn the electron feed properly. How long is forever? CERN's been working on it for 9 years, and they still haven't solved it. We're just amateurs, so it's bound to take even longer. Wait, I have an idea. Let's look at it from a different angle. CERN tried to send people back in time, but they couldn't get the electron feed right. The singularities were not naked. It's the same with the phone wave. You can only send 36 bytes of data safely, otherwise you'd get a jelly man. Let's consider the problem in reverse. What if we could convert a human to data, and compress that data into just 36 bytes? We could send that person through the ring singularity just like a D-mail, couldn't we? Convert a human to data? It's not even possible, man. And even if it were, there'd be like exabytes of data or something. You want to compile that into 36 bytes? Are you high? I thought it was a good idea. Because it's not that easy. The barriers of time travel are just too high. Turned to Kurisu, meaning to ask her opinion, and then I realized that her expression has changed dramatically. Her eyes are wide as saucers and her mouth is hanging open. Of course. If it works, then maybe... She pauses for a second and then... Maybe we can do it. Do what? Time travel? It's hard to believe what Kurisu is saying, even though it was my idea in the first place. Are you serious? Kurisu grins triumphantly in response. The data comprises part at least is easy. You could just use the black holes created by LHC, because black holes compress everything they swallow. Compression won't harm data like it would harm a human. As long as we're just sending data, there's nothing to worry about. I get it. But wait, can we really pull off such a stunt? And besides, how do you plan to convert humans into data? You know that my thesis got published, right? There's no time to flaunt your accomplishments. Have you read it? I haven't. I've got scans of it if you want to read it. Dara opens up the image folder, scrolls past tons of 2D porn, and opens up the scanned image. Sure enough, there's Kurisu's name in big English letters. The title of my thesis is Analyze of Memory-Related Nerve Impulse in the Temporal Lobe. Temporal loop. Nerve impulse? What, you didn't know? No, wait. This can't be right. This title sounds like neuroscience, not physics. I'm a neuroscientist. Got a problem? What? Can't believe it. From the way she talks about particle accelerators and time travel theory, I'm sure she had to be a physicist. No, forget about that. How is this related to time travel? Converting an entire human to data is impossible. But converting humans' memories may be possible. Converting memories to data? Kurisu proclaims to explain her thesis. Memories accumulated in something called the paramedical nerves, or hippocampus, which is located in the temporal lobe of the brain. But what exactly are memories? Kurisu's thesis analyzes that question from neuroscientific perspectives. All the brain functions manifest as electrical signals running through its neurons. Even memories are written to the hippocampus by electrical signals. Increasingly analyze how specific electrical signals correspond to specific memories. The mechanisms by which humans recall memories can be linked to a word associated again. You begin with a vague, abstract image, which calls sensitive images of increasing clarity. Imagine a chest of drawers. Each drawer is filled with tiny boxes. Inside each box is another bunch of tiny boxes. Keep opening boxes until you find the memory you're looking for. Increasingly discovered that the number of relative commands, nerve impulses used to search for memories, is surprisingly low. Out of hundreds of millions of nerve impulses patterns in the brain, only a few thousands are related to memory. It was a successful analysis of these patterns that earned Kurisu her research term critically acclaimed in the scientific community. Now, before you ask how this relates to time travel, there is one more thing I need to explain. Several years ago, my lab, the neurophysics lab at Victor Condor University, developed a technology called visual rebuilding, or VR for short, so virtual reality. Put simply, it established conversion of video data into nerve impulse signals. Used in reverse, it can also convert nerve impulses into video data or any other kind of electrical data. Oh my lord, there's so much stuff is going on like now, I don't even know. Alright. So, if we combine VR technology with my research, do you see where I'm going? No way. We can convert memories into data? Not just that. Memory transplantation, backups, external storage, all of those things become possible. It's like science fiction. In a sense, this technology could be used to copy a person's soul. According to Kurisu, some religious groups strongly oppose the research, as you might expect. On the other hand, the medical community is ecstatic about the possibilities. In any case, it's amazing that my assistant here was able to make such an incredible discovery. Of course, she did have a university support her, but still. So, basically what you're saying is that we can convert the subject's memories into video data. Use the LHC's black hole to compass that data into 36 bytes. Send that data through the curved black hole inside the phone wave. And finally imprint those memories on the subject's brain in the past. What does that mean? We could send our memories back in time. In order to differentiate it from physical time travel, let's call it a time leap for now. You don't go back, just your memories. It's so crazy that I always thought of it before. She's right. The idea is ridiculous, which is exactly why none of the geniuses at CERN could come up with it. But this union of physics, neuroscience, and neurophysical science will make the impossible possible. Transfer memories to the past via cell phones to time leap. The important thing to remember is that only memories are being transferred. Personality and consciousnesses aren't included. What does that mean? How is it different from what you see in science sci-fi novels? Time leaping in sci-fi usually sends everything: consciousness, personality, and memory. But in real life, there's probably too much data, and besides, we only analyze memories. Think of consciousness, personality, and memory as separate things. Memories are like the video data stored on your computer, and consciousness and personality are like the OS. The video can take up way more space than the OS. It's just an example. For starters, it's still not clear where personality and consciousness are located, or how they are constructed. So we can't convert them into data, or at least I can't. So we can only send memories. Where does that leave us? Your memories aren't the only thing that defy you. Even if you send your memories to the past, it will be the receiving user's consciousness and personality that precedes them. So, mind doors term, it's like copying data from a Vista computer to a mid-95 computer. Data created the latest OS might not work on an older OS. It might cause errors. For example, if I sent your current memories to yourself in elementary school, the gap between your memories and your body could make serious consequences. Anyway, it is correct to assume that we'll be targeting ourselves in the past. Here's nods to my question. Just like with the email, we're using cell phones as the transfer medium. To be precise, you can only leap into your own body, and only if you had a cell phone at the time of reception. There's no exception in There was an exception in Luco's case where we sent an email to a pager. But that doesn't apply to time leaping. If you try sending memories to someone else, how do I put this? There's a danger that electrical signals might be rejected. Wouldn't want to jump into someone else's body. I mean, unless it's the body of a cute girl. This guy capable of non-preferred thoughts. Don't me, you idiot. If it just bounces off, that's fine. But I'm worried incompatible memory data might be serious damage to the recipient's psyche. I don't know what might happen. No one's done it before, after all. That makes us pioneers, I like it. There are two things I do know. One, you definitely cannot go back before you were born. And two, you won't exist in two places at once. That means you don't have to worry about causing a paradox. You can't kill your parents before you were born. So the phones act like black and white holes. Seems like a strange coincidence that cell phones will be a medium of time travel, but really, could it have been anything else? These days, people wear their phones like a second skin. No other medium could reliably deliver the memories to their intended targets. The more I think about it, the more I realize that this was meant to be. I have my phone placed in my ear. It's me. Everything's falling into place. The plan can now proceed to the final stages. I'm talking about Operation Verdadati, obviously. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable of this. Must be a choice science gate that sent her here. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Nothing blah 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 blah. Put away my phone and turn to Krisu. Were you listening? Good. Commence preparations for Operation Verdadati. First, explain what that is. We're going to build your time leap machine, Christina. And you better not say that it can't be done. Not after showing me the way. Well, this is Akihabara. I should be able to find the parts I need. Then it's decided. Placing you in charge of this operation. Whether you need Ascan shall be yours. Together we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history. Christy nods. Her eyes are shining with fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to leave the part right here. A lot of stuff happened. Time leaping and such. And yeah, I'm also getting a lot of... I recorded 4 parts on this session because I've been neglecting recording. So yeah, so my session's coming to an end here. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video. And let me know what you think about the whole time leaping thing. Who knows? Maybe it's... Who knows? Time leaping thing. Does it sound far-fetched? I mean, it could. It's pretty much far-fetched. I mean, this is a sci-fi game, so yeah. And share the video. Let your friends might like it too. And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter and the RPG King Twitter are in the descriptions too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time. I like this music that's playing. It's pretty nice. Yeah. See you guys.